Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Channel Dad Bryon Lape Reads. And today from muscleandfitness.com in the women's section. It's interesting how much how often I get these in the women's section of Muscle and Fitness. I don't know why. 17 interesting and a few weird facts about sex. Now, let's see if these are facts. And let's see what's going on. So we have a young couple kissing. Oh, that's nice. Who doesn't have some sex trivia? Who doesn't love some sex trivia to share? Whatever. The average number of sexual partners is. Wondering how many how your numbers stack up? No. According to a 2017 survey of 2,000 people in the U.S. and U.K., 2,000 people in two different. Oh my goodness. Okay, 7.2. I don't know what they do with a 0.2 of a person, but hey, in Louisiana it was 15.7. A lot of disease in Louisiana. Then I bet. Also found that the average number of sexual partners in the UK was about 7. Both men and women thought that 7 as the average number of sexual partners in a lifetime was ideal. I don't understand why. 7? Maybe it's complete. Recently, a UK study, the Journal of Sex Research, that included responses from 15,000 men and women between. Okay. And there's average lifetime of 14.14 partners, while women said half as many. Okay. Basically. 14 partners. 16 to 74. Huh. All right. Average lose virginity. Okay. 17.3. Huh. That's a lot higher than I thought, but that's better. Sexual orientation in America. This is 3.5%. I think 3.5% is probably a little high for LGBT. Well, they do include that thing. That list is getting larger and larger and larger. So it's 4.1%, but the media would make you think it was like 50%. STD rates. Now let's see if all those sexual partners are caught. What is that? Hepatitis. According to data from the CDC, 2017 was the 4th straight year of sharp increases in gonorrhea, syphilis, and chlamydia. I think all those are treatable, but some of them, especially for women, they can really cause problems with their uterus. There were 2.3 million cases of the diseases. Okay. Means a lot of people probably have one of these diseases. Okay. But I would imagine they would know. Aren't those all painful? At least I think I remember them being painful. In health class, not because I had them. So is the porn industry on the growth okay. $97 billion. Wow. Okay. A slew of free island, doesn't mean that the porn industry is dead. Okay. Americans are having less sex. Well, no kidding. General Social Survey, almost 3/4 of Americans between the ages of 18 and 30 reported having sex twice a month in the early 2000s. 2016, however, they dropped to only 2/3. What? 2/3 of a month? Sex twice a month. That's pretty sad. 2/3 of that, so once every 2 months? Is that what they're trying to start? Twice every 3 months? Okay. Meanwhile, a study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior found that the frequency had dropped as well, having sex about 9 times less in the 2010s than they did in the 1990s. Okay. The average adult was 54 times a year. Okay, that's a little bit more than once a week. Well, wait a minute. If it's 54 times a year, okay. 54 times a year is far less than twice a month. I mean, it's 54 times is twice as much as twice a month. Sperm counts dropping. Now, this way I've known. I have actually covered some things on this. All kinds of reasons given and causing low T and everything else. One of it is someone think it's all the estrogen that's in the water because of all the birth control and things like that. But it's also in areas where I think they have less that past few decades. A lot of this is what they're eating less red meat, eating more vegetables. All of that drops your testosterone and your sperm count. Condom mistakes are more common than you think. I don't know how this is possible considering in health class, and we teach them. But taking the condom off too soon, putting the condom on too late. Okay, now that I can understand. Well, too late I can understand. Oh, never mind. Taking the condom, I don't understand that either. And using oil-based lubricant. Nope, cannot use oil-based lubricants, you morons. Fertility is $1 billion industry. 1 in 7 couples worldwide struggle with infertility. Okay, well, that's fine. I don't really. And then how do you compare in size? Okay, 13 and a half inches erect. Wow, that's pretty big. So the average is 5 to 6 inches, which I think has been the same forever. How small? I don't care what a micropenis is. You can read that on your own. The biggest breasts, a 100. Oh boy, 102 triple Z. They weighed 65. Each breast was 65. Holy shit. Oh my God. 65 pounds a piece. Women, okay, more often. Nope. I think they do it a lot more often. I mean, they do. Did she or didn't she? I think you're satisfying her. No, we know that they're faking. What is it? Okay, this has been a topic for 30 years. I've heard about this, and they're still not really equivalent. Okay, so they found that so some of it may be just urine. It does come out of the bladder. I also found that lemon has have a second gland, the female equivalent of prostate, that produces watery substance. Yep. And I think I've encountered that. What is the biggest, who are the biggest cheaters? Okay, so here we go. So 18 to 29. Okay, while women cheat slightly more than men in married couples, that doesn't surprise me at all. The tables turn significantly in later years. In their 30s, men cheated versus 11% of women. Overall, about 20% of men and 30% of women have said sex with someone other than their spouse when married. And the world's strongest vagina. I don't know really have this to do about sex. Okay, is this the person who did? I don't know. Tatiana. I'm not even going to try and butcher her name. 13 pounds. I guess she can clench her muscles really tightly. I guess that's what that means. So there we go. There you go for your viewing pleasure. I will, of course, have the link to the article in the description, and you may peruse it at your leisure. And I thought some of this was fun and funny, and some of it was kind of silly, but hey, there you go. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks so much for subscribing and clicking like. Really appreciate it. Talk to you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get this done. Where did it go? All right, 3, 2, 1.